On May 11, 2021, NASA released an image of the asteroid Bennu, captured by the Origin Spectral Interpretation Resource Identification Security Regolith Explorer, or in short, OSIRIS-REx, which is on its way back to Earth after spending nearly 5 years in space. Welcome to Insight Media. NASA's OSIRIS-REx is the first ever US-based mission to successfully collect a sample from an asteroid. It is the third major planetary science mission for NASA's New Frontiers program, which include the New Horizons launch in 2006 and the Juno spacecraft launch in 2011. The goal of the mission is to collect samples of the asteroid 101955 Bennu and then bring the samples safely back to Earth. This mission, which is developed by the scientists at the University of Arizona, will give us more information about how the early solar system formed and how life began. It will also help us to better understand asteroids that could impact Earth in the near future. OSIRIS-REx traveled to the near-Earth asteroid Bennu. Bennu is a carbonaceous asteroid whose regolith may record the earliest history of our solar system. It is suspected that Bennu may contain the molecule precursors to the origins of life on Earth's ocean. Bennu is also one of the most potentially hazardous asteroids as it has a relatively high probability of impacting Earth late in the 22nd century. Bennu is a rare B-type asteroid which is expected to have organic compounds and water-bearing minerals like clays. Asteroids like Bennu containing natural resources may one day fuel the exploration of the solar system by robotic and crewed spacecraft. The key objectives of the mission included returning and analyzing the sample of Bennu's surface, mapping the asteroid, documenting the sample site, measuring the orbit deviation caused by the non-gravitational forces also known as the Yarkovsky effect, and comparing observations at the asteroid to ground-based observation. OSIRIS-REx stands 10.33 feet, that is 5.2 meters tall, with the solar panels deployed, and about 8 feet wide, weighing about 4,650 pounds with the fuel in it. The spacecraft is powered by two solar panels totaling 91 square feet that generate the power supply of 1,226 to 3,000 watts depending upon the spacecraft's distance from the Sun. The spacecraft has a payload of 5 science instruments, the TACSAM and the SRC, that allows the spacecraft to gather data, collect sample and safely return it to Earth. The 5 science instruments on OSIRIS-REx included OCAMS, the OSIRIS-REx camera suite consisting of Polycam, MapCam and SamCam, which provided global image mapping and recorded the entire sampling event during the touch and go tag maneuver. The second comes OLA. OSIRIS-REx Laser Altimeter is a scanning LiDAR which is similar to radar, but instead of radio waves it uses light to measure the distance between the spacecraft and the other bodies. The third comes OTIS, which provided mineral and temperature information by collecting infrared spectral data from Bennu and provided information about the physical properties of the Bennu surface. The fourth to come in the list are the OVIRS, which measured visible and infrared light from Bennu and provided spectral maps that help identify mineral and organic material. The last but not the least is REXIS, which is an instrument that determines elements that are present and are in abundance on the Bennu surface. The spacecraft also had an instrument specifically for the purpose of collecting samples from Bennu known as the TACSAM. It is a simple sampler head with an articulated arm. Once the sampler head made contact with the surface of Bennu, a burst of pure nitrogen gas pushed the surface regolith into the sampler's chamber. The SRC then stored the samples in its aeroshell design, which has a heat shield and a parachute. The spacecraft also has a GN&C LiDAR and the TACCAM specifically for navigation purposes. The OSIRIS-REx launched from Cape Canaveral, Florida on an Atlas V 411 rocket on September 8, 2016 at 7.5 EDT. After orbiting the Sun for almost an year, the spacecraft then changed its trajectory. The spacecraft used an array of small thrusters to match Bennu's velocity and rendezvous with the asteroid on December 3, 2018. After arrival, the spacecraft began a detailed survey of Bennu which lasted over a year, including identifying and mapping potential sites for sample collection. Upon selection, the spacecraft then retrieved about 2 pounds of sample from the asteroid using its TACSAM. On Monday, May 10, 2021 at 4:23 p.m. EDT, the spacecraft fired its main engines full throttle for 7 minutes straight, thrusting itself away from the asteroid at a speed of 6,000 miles an hour, thus setting it on a course for 2.5 years towards Earth. After releasing the sample capsule, OSIRIS-REx will have completed its primary mission. It will then fire its engine to fly by Earth safely, putting it on an orbit trajectory to circle the Sun inside of Venus's orbit. After orbiting the Sun twice, the OSIRIS-REx is due to reach on September 24, 2023. Upon returning, the SRC containing samples will separate from the rest of the spacecraft and enter Earth's atmosphere. The capsule will parachute to the Utah Test and Training Range in Utah's West Desert. The science team will catalog the sample and conduct analysis needed to meet the mission science goals. NASA will then preserve at least 75% of the samples at NASA's Johnson Space Flight Center in Houston for further research by scientists worldwide, including future generation of scientists. As said by Thomas Jerbuchen, an associate administrator for science at NASA headquarters, OSIRIS-REx's many accomplishments demonstrated the daring and innovative way in which exploration unfolds in real time. The team rose to the challenge, and now we have a primordial piece of our solar system headed back to Earth where many generations of scientists can unlock its secrets.